A lot of people are talking about why did WHO wait so long to properly react and properly deem it to be a pandemic. They waited too long. And, I like, I don't know if I like, but I watch Peak Prosperity, and there's some other people I follow as well that have their opinions about it. Peak Prosperity seems to think that they didn't want to use the word pandemic because it hurt people's feelings. He's a smart guy, but he's a conservative, and that's what I expect conservatives to do, is to make some kind of a remark like that this is somehow got to do with language. It does not. I mean, I thought he was smarter than that. This was about money. This is about their money, and this is about causing a global panic and affecting their money. That's a serious thing to do. Let's understand it. That's a very serious thing to do, to call forward a global pandemic. This is about global trade, because the same thing happened during Ebola. This is not about people's feelings. Let's understand that this is about business, pure and simple. And I've heard something else too that's got me thinking. I think this is true as well. There's a lot of people out here not wearing masks, not taking this seriously, and it is what it is. But there's a lot of people, a lot of groups who, when you press the button, when you put that message out there, the global health crisis is ongoing, it's prolonged, we don't have a cure or a treatment in sight, they go into overdrive. Not everybody is gonna just sit there on their, on their behind and not take this seriously. I'm believing, this is my opinion, that WHO knows a lot of nations were not prepared for this at all. They're looking at the long game, like I am. The long game is, this thing doesn't slow down for a couple of months. This thing could mutate. This thing could come out to next month, next year. Things are possible. So by them not calling for a state of emergency, they're giving countries, tribal areas, time to buckle down, to buy masks, to buy equipment before it gets, the price gets doubled or tripled. I think that's why they were telling people for so long not to buy masks. And I've said it a million times before, that they didn't prepare. They didn't prepare. They're not ready. They weren't ready for what was coming. And so, got alcohol in my eye. And so, rather than them admit that, be honest about it, whatever, they would rather just tell us not to buy PrEP, not to buy anything to protect ourselves, because they knew they'd be competing with the general public. This is propaganda. Telling you don't buy masks, don't buy PrEPs, even while they're not getting a handle on the situation. Now America has more cases than anywhere else in the world, but they want you to not buy masks, to tell you masks don't protect you. I mean, this is nonsense. This is doomsday. This is what happens during doomsday. You start lying to people because, like in the movie Contagion, the dude said, "Look, we don't want anybody to know until everybody knows." That's right. That's what we're looking at. That's basically what happened. What we're looking at. So now you have states competing with states competing with the federal government, states competing with other countries, their governments. This is serious. And this is why the WHO waited so long to declare a pandemic. Is that, like I said, in the capitalistic system, none of our lives really matter. It's about the government and the corporations. It's not about us. Our lives don't matter. That's why Trump keeps talking about a good job. He's not thinking about a good job or a bad job in terms of the number of casualties and deaths. Trump don't care about that. Trump cares about these corporations and these businesses and the shareholders and their bonuses, and that's what Trump cares about. Get with it. I'm gonna leave you there.